Songs that never made me famous or rich. Part 1. I have written close to 1,000 songs, maybe more. I've lost count. Though I did start counting songs after I met my current female companion. So in the last 10 years or so, it's well over 300 songs. I stopped giving them numbers at some point. The first song I'd like to talk about in this context is a song with the title, It's All About Money. I think the title already gives you a good idea of what the song is about. But before I talk about this song, I need to talk about a different song. Many years ago, when I was working with bands and studios and publishers, there was a guy who owned a studio and he wanted to become a song publisher. So he decided to take one of my songs as the first one to be published in his new company. That song was titled Rich and Famous. Personally, I think he liked the title because it was indicative of what he wanted to be with his publishing company and studio. The song was about a girl rock star in the music business in the USA. It featured the normal up and down storyline, the struggle for recognition, the exploitation to fame, and then the ruin to oblivion. I liked the song. The guy who owned the studio hired a couple of producers, guys that I knew rather well, to transform the song into their idea of how it should sound. They arrived at the studio owner started the playback, a singer in the booth let it rip. It was a travesty. They changed the melody, the beat, and added crap that was totally unnecessary. The singer was good and professional, but he sang it the way they wanted it. I hated it. I said so. It was no longer the song I wrote. It was a horror rendition of the song. Without my formal approval, apparently, they couldn't bring it out as a single, so it was scrapped. Good. I was happy it was scrapped. And the two producer guys, who I knew as exploitative and untrustworthy sharks, didn't get their way, which also made me happy. But the studio still had the rights to the song and published sheet music for it, and thus solidified their first venture into publishing. That song was what it was at the time, an attempt to describe a fairly commonplace occurrence in the music business scene in the USA and probably everywhere else in the world. What we know, what everybody knows or should know, is that organized criminals are the ones who benefit the most from the music industry. From the earliest days, they were the ones who owned the bars and clubs that musicians could perform in. Later on, they even owned the larger venues, and especially places like Las Vegas, where performers like Elvis made them untold millions. In the 21st century, the one we are in now, we know that gangsters are involved in the business because many of them boast about it in their songs. But it's not the singers who are important. It's the people behind the singers and the environment of the business itself. That hasn't changed. This song, It's All About Money, is just clarifying certain things about the music business and life in general these days. It's clearly visible in the politics of our era. Money is the goal, and the oil, and the bait. The line in the song that wraps it up is more or less a quote from every gangster movie I've ever seen. It's only business. It's not personal at all. So, here it comes, in an all-new version, this time sung by a female voice.
were born poor. Maybe you were born rich. Nobody cares if you're a son of a bitch, if you're gay or straight, if you're a boy or a girl. Only one thing counts in this messed up world. It's all about money. It's all about fame. It's all about who you know and how you play the game. It's only business. It's not personal at all. It's all about winning before you take that big fall. Yeah, it's all about money. It's all about money. It's all about cold, hard cash. Ask any preacher, talk to any pimp. There ain't no politician who's as clean as you might think. Ask your mother or your father before they fall into their grave what kept them in chains, what turned them into slaves. It's all about money. It's all about fame. It's all about who you know and how you play the game. It's only business. It's not personal at all. It's all about winning before you take that big fall. Yeah, it's all about